Okay, so we're back at it. We're trying to take down some wallpaper border in my son's room here, and as you can see, it's not going too well. The previous owners had obviously painted a couple of times and then decided, hey, let's just slap a border up there. It's quite obvious that this was the first coat of paint, the original wall color, their wall color. They slapped a border on there, and then they ended up painting when they sold the house, I guess. Anyway, today's project is not going as smoothly as I had hoped, and I went to the store yesterday and bought some supplies to help remove this border. And what we bought was one of those Tiger wallpaper removers. Actually, it's a score that you score the wallpaper with. It perforates it, and it allows you to spray on their chemical that goes in and dissolves the adhesive. The Tiger tool, it works okay. It's a little finicky. You can't really get into like little strips like this right here without a lot of hassle. But those aren't the issue. The issue is more like the corners and things like that. Now the way that the gimmick works is you buy one of these for like $15, okay? Then you've got to buy their scraper, which is like another $15, and then you have to buy their adhesive spray remover, or adhesive remover, or gel. And this is what we ended up with. And this stuff was expensive too. So if I was to buy the whole kit, you know, it would cost me like $40-50 just to remove some border. I'm halfway through this bottle already, and I still have not been able to get all of this stuff off. So this is actually kind of going to end up being a review of this wallpaper stripper. It sucks. It sucks. I'm willing to bet hot water and some soap would probably do the same thing that this does. This won't even penetrate the border. I've perforated it. I've scraped it. Here's exposed adhesive, okay? And it's still like completely dry. And if I go to peel this stuff off, I mean it's like peeling a label off a bottle. It's not doing anything. In some instances it worked okay. This is well perforated. You can see the perforations in here. This is soaking, the outside's soaking wet. I mean, it's dripping down the freaking wall. And this stuff is just not coming off, even with a scraper. So I'm going to have to say that this DIF gel, no bueno, not working. Not working like it should, especially for what I paid for it. They do make a liquid, which is like water consistency, which maybe that would have been better. I was thinking that, you know, the gel would have worked because it says here, stays wet longer. It stays wet. It stays wet on the surface. That does me no good. I need it to go through. And like I said, I've used their tool. This is completely perforated. Even the paper is perforated. So, not good. I've got a bunch of spots that I still have to go through and get all the way around the room here. Especially over there, as you can see. All the way over here. Stuff just did not work. So, that's what we're working on now. It's a process, but anyway, I hope you learned something. Don't be fooled by the gimmicks and things like that. They help, but Zinsser has not been friendly to me. So, okay, well, hope you learned something. Hope you avoid my mistakes. On to the next.